Hello and welcome, everybody. I'm Jono the Eternal Optimist, and how you doing? Welcome. Hope you're having a great weekend. We still have a few more hours, at least on this end. We still got a few more hours of the weekend left, so let's enjoy it. Welcome. How's everybody doing? Let me give everybody a nice warm welcome. Welcome, Namame, Lysandra, Lil, Jetski Sam, Key Red, General Storkus, Broke Reader, General Storkus. I said you twice, haha, because why not? Hi, welcome to the stream. Yes, it's community night. It has been a while since we last did one. I admit, I apologize for that because I love the community nights, and I don't know when. At some point, I kind of stopped them, and I have no idea why I did, but I did, and yeah, I thought about it. Maybe it was just because there were so many games that I was trying to play through that I kind of just lost tabs of it. I didn't. So yeah, here we are. What's important is that I want Sundays to kind of be the day that we all come together. You know, we all get to play and do some things together. My power went out yesterday. Oh my god, 2 hours? Wait, what's happening again? Welcome. Because he doesn't like us. No. Never. It was just, I think I was just distracted by the video games too much. Yeah, that was it. The video games seduced me. But I'm doing well. Let me just quickly get those other traditionals out the way. So, thank you, Hector and Maddie M, for your support on the Golden Wings, everybody in the Noble and Snow Wings, and of course, all you fine people that are come by for some laughs, choices, decision making. Yes, so that gets us into the meat and potatoes of today's stream. I thought about it because, you know, yesterday I mentioned that I want to do a community night, but I wasn't entirely sure what to do. And I had this bit of a conundrum where I'm like, you know, when we play games, it's really hard for you guys to play and watch along at the same time, right? You know, especially if you need to use your phone to play as well, like with the Jackbox games. So I thought, is there any way we could play a game together where you guys just have to use chat? And then I thought, what about those old choose your own adventure kind of stories? I loved those. I absolutely love those kinds of books. So I went online and I found a website packed full of them. Yep, absolutely packed to the brim. So here's how it's gonna work. You guys make the choices. I do the narration. And I suffer the consequences of you guys, of your choices. This is a very, very experimental stream that we're doing tonight. So I'm using this as a bit of a test. Obviously, you know, it's going to be a bit rough around the edges, but if you guys enjoy this a lot, I will, as you guys know, my 1% rule, I will find a way to improve the quality of what we're doing. So let me just pop into the game room to show you. Like right now, it's going to be fairly... Hey. Oh, right. There we go. Problem solved. So right now it's going to be fairly simple in the sense that we are just going to capture from the website itself, and I'll read it out loud. But in the future, I'm going to actually have like all the but I'll have the text ready on the other screen, and I'll change the file so that it'll appear easier for you guys to read. I would also absolutely love to get some like pre-made sound effects ready, just in case I, you know, have any sound effects I could use for it. But, you know, that's thinking ahead, right? That's just thinking ahead. Right now, I just want to do an experiment to see how this goes. You know, will this work? Because, you know me, I love experimenting. I love trying things. Hi, Mega. How you doing? Welcome. Just a second. I'm just going to open that there. Oh my god, 2 hours. I hope you're safe from the hurricane, Stalkers. Oh, yeah, Stalkers. Right. Let me catch up on the chat. I'm so sorry. Community stream finally. Oh, choose your own adventure story. Hey, Jono, sorry I cut out yesterday. The power went out. No worries, Stalkers. So you'll GM that. I'm thinking of it, right? If this turns out to be like, you know, you guys really, really enjoy it, then why not? Why don't I like write a choose your own adventure for you guys to go through? That would be a fun way to go through Saurus, wouldn't it? Oh man. Yeah, DMing with you guys in chat. Now that would be an interesting concept. I'm gonna have to put some more thought into that one. Hi everyone. Jono, my power went out. I hope you're safe from the hurricane. Yep. He suffers us, loathes us even. Never. These are false allegations, Lysandra. Death counter, hell yeah. No. Okay, I need to get rid of that death counter. Yeah, we beat Dark Souls. 170 kills. I went 1 kill over the limit. The 169th kill was most unfortunate. It was entirely self-inflicted. Hi Jono, I'm good, thanks for asking. The hurricane was not a hurricane, it turned out to just be a windstorm. Oh, okay, that's good. I'm glad you're safe. You have a hurricane as well. Happened to me too. Glad you're okay. Ayo, coming by to say hi real quick. No worries, Sad Willow. Thanks for popping in. Hope everything's good on your end. Hope you've been doing fine. Welcome. Did you kill Priscilla? No, I didn't. I did not kill Priscilla. So, yeah, she was safe. She was safe for now. You know, you guys enjoyed the Dark Souls run. But I am downloading a game called Lies of P. It comes out in like 2 days. So we'll probably end up streaming that on Thursday or Friday. We'll have a look. We'll have to decide. Come here. Let me pester you by dropping lore and community streams. Yeah, I need to do some more lore streams, don't I? Okay, those ones I put on pause for a good reason, right? I paused the lore streams because I found it would actually make more sense to make lore videos. So I'm going to probably go back and redo the Seraphs and the Phoenix and the Myrrh as like proper full-on videos to get you guys introduced to them. So that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, we got all the other species to go through as well. But yeah, hi Willow, welcome. So I have one of these stories already opened. It's a very, very short story, and it'll kind of just give you guys a taste for how it'll work, right? So yeah. Lael, we're doing not Lael, sorry. Sad Willow, we're doing a choose your own adventure like storytelling. Like there's a website that's absolutely full of them. It's called chooseyourstory.com. So there's loads of them. There's like at least 20 stories from what I can see, more like 40 or 50 stories. So there's plenty to go through, and I think we'll just use this as a test bed to see how this goes. And then if it works, I can do it with Soros. Man. Okay, let's see here. No new species meanwhile though. I'm working on it, listen. I'm working on it. Hey, I just saw some early access streams for Lies of P. It seems awesome. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm Frey and I watched the developers talking about the game mechanics for Lies of P, and it was good. It looks so good. I'm very excited for it. So we'll probably stream it on either Thursday or Friday. So yeah, I might move Armored Core to Thursday so we can do Lies of P on Friday. I think that might be the more ideal one. Oh, but man, Armored Core got me sweating something awful. That stream yesterday, like I gave myself a headache from that final mission against the elite squad and then the freaking battle cruiser. I had to drink some water and sit down for a bit after that stream. Yeah. Okay, so why don't we start off the test stream? I also have a glass of port with me here just to help warm up my throat a little bit. I love port. It is very sweet, but it's also like 20% alcohol, so I gotta be careful with this. You sound a little tired. Yeah, it's been a very intense few days of streaming. On Thursday, we streamed the finale of Mass Effect 3. That went on for 6 hours. And then Friday, we streamed the end of Dark Souls, and that was 5 hours. And then yesterday was 3 hours of extreme intense combat in Armored Core 6. So even though it was only 3 hours, I was finished. I woke up this morning, and I was just tired. I was like, oh. So yeah, tonight is going to be easy. Tonight's going to be chill and fun. You know, we're going to read some stories, and we're just going to have some fun, experiment a little bit. You know, it's community night, right? It's supposed to be a time for you guys to come together, chat about whatever you guys want to chat about. And I'll read the stories. So let us do a demo run. I will turn this down and I will start some background music. There we go. Let me know if the music's too loud or too soft. Okay. So I bought this thing from Humble Bundle like a couple years ago where it was like 100 different albums of like fantasy music and horror music and stuff. So it's copyright free, which is nice. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a shot. So I gotta go here and go to display capture. Okay. And obviously I will be narrating this as we go along. So let us see. All right, men, you're about to be thrown into the worst war imaginable. Some of you may be wounded, some may not even come back at all, but you will fight and die proudly for your country. Do you understand? Everyone looks terrified, but you shout, "Yes, sir!" at the same time. Good. Now pick up your weapons and let's go to battle. You'll all walk over the armory, put on your basic armor, and collect your standard sword, bow, and quiver of arrows. Then you head out to fight. So we need the sword, and the arrows, and then we go to fight, right? Death counts are forgotten. No, we'll get rid of the death counter. Thank you for that. I'll also move myself up a little bit more. There we go. Okay, there we go. So, ooh, you love this kind of game. Exactly. There's some very high-rated ones that I want to play, but they look like they will go on for a long time. So we shall have to see how it goes. So right now, there's no real choice. We're just gonna go fight. Okay. You head out into a horrific sight. Shouting and screaming can be heard everywhere, along with the clangs and clashes of metal against metal. You can spot a group of enemies fighting some of your comrades. It seems to be the main battle area. Most of the fresh fighters have already headed over there. You can, however, also see a few scattered groups of fighting around. Maybe you could join one of those and have less of a chance of getting killed. So guys, which one do you want to go for? The small group or the big group? Now this is a very short story. This is just a sort of tester to get the feeling for it. We'll take on a bigger story after this one. So yeah, let me know in the chat which you guys will. I'm gonna try and use a poll quick. So let's see, which group? Group? Question mark. Big, small. Start poll. There we go. And then I'll give you guys a couple seconds to vote on it. Big, small. Vote, guys. You got about 20 seconds. Yeah, the voting window will be very close. Again, if you guys really enjoy this kind of stuff, I'm gonna level it up. I'm gonna improve it dramatically. You know, I'll get a timer and I'll be able to copy the text so that it'll be easier for you guys to read. Like right now, this is very much a proof of concept stream. Okay, so that's another thing I gotta. Okay, the songs keep changing. I don't want those pop-ups. Unusual. Exactly, Hilly. I want to experiment, right? I want to push my channel. I want to do new things. And obviously, you know, if you guys really enjoy this, then I'm going to write my own short stories for you guys. General Stalkers, he can't answer your question while narrating. Yeah, that is true. What's up? Oh, okay. I was just getting kicked in the back for no reason. 20 past. Okay, so we're going to end the poll. And the winner is 83% for going for small. Okay, so we're going to go for the small groups. You head over to one of the smaller groups, hoping it was the correct decision. You head into the fray. Oh no! No, the fray, not our fray, the fray. You head into the fray, swinging one of your swords to the dismay of the enemy. They were hoping to keep their advantage of higher numbers, you believe. One of the soldiers, obviously younger than the rest, heads towards you with a glint in his eye. He is swinging a sword similar to your own, and it is quite close to you. Note, once an enemy is close to you, you can't shoot them with your arrows. If they haven't reached you yet, like this man, you can try to shoot, but if they are quite almost near you, it won't be very accurate or won't work at all. So guys, sword or arrow? I will start a poll. What do we do? Question mark. Sword, arrow. Vote. There we go. This feels like a twine game. Well, that's the idea, right? Is that we're gonna go through these. This is a very short experience. I think there's like maybe 6 or 7 choices for this little story. But then we'll try and tackle a little bit of a longer one after this. The legend. Hey, Key, welcome. Head into the fray, man. The sword. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5, 1.25, 1/2 quarter. Done. Okay, end poll. Wow, 100% overwhelming votes for the sword. All right, so sword it is. We shall use the mighty sword that still has a watermark built in on it. It is the sword of watermark. Okay, you slash at him across the stomach before he can react. He screams and drops. You finish him off with a swift cut through his neck. Damn! Nice choice, chat. Nice choice. We continue. You look into the distance to see more soldiers. They have more soldiers. You hear many shouts of dismay from the others. You can't go on. Only a bit over half of your men are left, and it looks like many more than your numbers are heading over. We wait. Wait, can I use a sword here? I can? Wait, I could just swear. Okay. We got a new one. Poll. Poll. Next we go weight, sword, or bow. Okay, we're gonna reduce the timing to only 10 seconds, okay? So you gotta vote fast. You gotta vote quick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Marker's water sword. Mark's water sword. Oh, that's brilliant, Willow. That is absolutely brilliant. Your VLC player. Oh, no. Yeah, every time it loads a new song, it's going to do that pop-up. I'll have to figure out how to get rid of that. Okay, ending poll. Ooh, sword just barely won. Sword just barely won. Okay. So we're going to use the sword of Mark's water sword. Ah, it broke. This item cannot be used here. Okay, we have to wait. Lame. As they advance upon your army, you realize how many there are of them. That English is... They are almost double the number of the men you have left. Nevertheless, you begin to fight. You will prevail. A man begins to run towards you, smiling a crooked grin. He is about to get into fighting range, but it is pretty far away from you. Okay, now it's sword or arrows. Okay, I'm gonna use sword since you guys... Actually, no, wait, no. It's a different choice, so... Poll. Question mark. Sword. Arrow. There we go. Lamau. I didn't know that you could make a choice that didn't actually work. Okay. So this guy is running towards us, smiling at us while we run towards him, and we have a sword and a bow and arrow. I think I know how this is gonna go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End. This is fun. I'm actually really enjoying this. This is cool. Okay, arrow. Overwhelming arrow. Okay, bow and arrow. Let's use it. No watermark on this one. You quickly get out an arrow, aim and fire. The arrow soars through the air and embeds itself in the man's chest. He screams but continues running forward. You know he will die, but will he die before he reaches for you? I have to wait for him to die. Look, if I try to use sword here, it's gonna... Oh, this game is trolling me. Okay. Wait. Sword. Or another bow. Another arrow. This game is trolling me. Last time it didn't work. Okay, start a poll. Here we go. This game, I love it. I freaking... come on. How was I supposed to know? Okay, so we shot him in the chest with an arrow. Okay. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yeah, I need to get like a timer on screen so that we can just let it count down so I know when to sword. Okay, so we end the poll in 3, 2, 1, now. Need to go for now. Later, dude. Bye, Sad Willow. Thanks for coming by. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye. Okay, sword 1. Okay, so we use the sword. You quickly grab your sword and finish him off before he can get in a last hit. He falls to the ground, motionless. You brush yourself off and look up to see another man running towards you. He is carrying an unusually engraved sword that looks extremely intricate, even from this distance. Okay, sword or arrow? Poll. Question mark. Sword. Bow. Start poll. Okay, there we go. Well... Man, so yeah, well, we finished him off, so, you know, he didn't have to suffer. We didn't wait for him to die. We need an arrow to the knee. Yeah. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Vote. And the results are in. It is the bow this time. Okay, again. Okay, you guys like to shoot from a distance, don't you? You pull out an arrow, aim and fire. The arrow soars through the air and into the man's stomach. He drops his sword and holds a hand to his wound. You aim and fire again, this time hitting him in the head. He shouts a word, maybe, but you know that he cannot hurt you. You walk up to him and prepare to stab him through the chest, but he looks up at you and says, "Please, kill me with my own sword. It is what I want." Is this a trick or is it a genuine death wish? Oh no! Okay, we got something different now. Okay, start a poll. Okay. What do we do? Our sword. His sword. Start a poll. Okay. Indiana Jones fight. Yeah, he comes at us with a detailed sword and we're just like, bang. Oh, just so you guys know. Okay, I'll tell you guys after we finish this story. I'll tell you after we finish this one. MTAK, just loot him. Well, we can take the sword. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm a loot goblin. Oh no! If it's a draw, then I get to choose. Okay. So, because I get to choose, I want to pick up his own sword because I'm greedy. I mean, ambitious. I'm ambitious. You know me, Chad. I'm honoring his wish, and I get to keep the sword. Kill him with his own sword. Kill him with his own sword. You decide to grant the man's last wish and pick up his sword. You pause to admire it, the lightness in your hand. You feel as if you could do anything with this sword. The engravings are beautiful. They depict strange creatures twirling and twisting around the blade. Really, in the middle of a war, where okay, you decide to keep the sword as a trophy of your victory. You plunge the sword into the man's chest and scream as you feel it. Wait, so we scream. You plunge the sword into the man's chest and scream as you feel a shockwave of power run through your body, making you shudder. You are shocked to find the sword's engravings glowing bright green and pulsing rapidly. The man is shuddering and shaking. Is the sword sucking out his soul? Why would he want this? You feel so much power running through you from the sword. It is like an addictive drug. You love it so much. You need to keep going. Suddenly the light fades and you lose that feeling. No, you must have it. You stab the man again and again, but he's already dead. You hear a voice in your mind. Enjoy your new life. Then it fades and leaves you empty without the strange feeling you got when you killed that man. You must get more. You turn to see your men have won the battle. No, there is nobody left to kill except them. No! No! Oh, we got the bad end. The man's chest screams. I mean, the English and grammar was a little for this, but this is, you know, I wanted to pick a very short story for you guys. So you can reset the game. You can even save. Like, this website is made so that you can save the game and stuff. And the so yeah, and then here it says, so now that you've finished 90 minutes story time, prepare to die. How do you rate it? Please note the author will not see your individual rating. So then you could rate it. So I'm gonna say 5. You know, the English and grammar was a little rough, but you know, it was okay. It was okay. I'm not doing that. Okay, so if I just quickly just a second. Again, once I set up everything on this, I will get much better at it. Pancat, welcome Pancat. How you doing? Yeah. So that was the warm-up story, you know. So you guys could get a feel for it. It also helps me practice a little bit. There is a zombie survival story on here that is 2,100 pages. Obviously, that's all of the choices and everything, but this person has written 2,100 pages worth. And that's why there's a save button. There's a save button on this website. So, obviously, we're not going to do that one because it would be... I mean, we will do that one eventually. Maybe next week or something we can start it. But, you know, I want to pick a story that is, you know, of a decent length. So I found another one here that's... The author says here it will take you about a lunch break to get through. So we're going to play that one. It's called Seraph. So it says here, player rating 6 out of 8. Story difficulty 2 out of 8. Play length 4 out of 8. Maturity level 3 out of 8. So we're going to play that one. So let me just get everything down here. And then I go to here. So what, 10 minutes? Well, no, it'll, it says lunch break. So I'm assuming about 20-30 minutes. If we finish this one, we could always just start another, right? So yeah. Corn, by the way, you can give you a link to the website later. Oh, don't worry, Mega. I will give you a link now. Copy and then paste. This is the website I'm using right now. So yeah, there are some very long stories on here. So where is OBS? Display capture. So yeah, we're gonna use this one for now. But I'm liking this. No, lunch break is supposed to be 25 hours long. Yeah, lunch break should be 25 hours long. I agree. Okay, the thrush and the castle alike welcomed the morning. It was one of those rare and precious days of spring where neither rain nor snow, insect pests nor incessant clamor of a migratory flock, biting frost nor unbearable heat. No, it was none of these things. It was a thing of beauty and a sight to behold as usual. Sir Osis was the liver. Sir Osis of the liver hated it anyway. When most laborers had already been working for several hours, Sir Osis was just rolling out of his bed. Okay, so he's a lazy bum. As he spent the next hour eating breakfast, an hour to eat breakfast! As he spent the next hour eating breakfast and nursing his head in silence, he reflected on what he could do that day. He could go around the village and watch for criminals, old ladies whose cats insisted upon climbing trees they had no intention of descending, and such. Or he could stay home and train and take care of some business. Or perhaps lie in bed some more. Oh my gosh. Hey, Damagina, welcome! We're playing a Choose Your Own Adventure website. So we've chosen this one. It's called Sir Osis, and it's a medium-length story, so we're going to see if it'll maybe take like 30 minutes or so. Oh, wait, we got a new person here as well. Oh no, Avatar Meti, welcome back. Welcome back, Avatar Meti. Also, Jono, did you read my recent comment, or were you focused on reading the script? I'm sorry. I think the man thought you were going to use your sword still in the scabbard on your side. Yeah, I should have just used my sword in that previous story. It took my soul out because I used his. So Osis, yeah. Sleep all day. Okay, I'm gonna start the poll. Just a sec. Start a poll. What do we do? Go to the village or stay in bed. So you guys have got 10 seconds to vote. You guys know the drill now. But hi, Gina. Let me also, since I'm also in chat, I can wait. Why did I do that? There we go. Remove this. In the story, I mean. Yeah, touch grass. A full hour, 32 breakfast is eating a full meal. Man, I eat food way too quickly. I need to slow down on my food. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, end poll. And the result is... go to the village. All right, here we go. Sir Osis got into the habit of never leaving his quarters. He might as well have been a worthless beggar. Sir Osis was a knight, and a knight had a job to do. He made himself presentable, put on his armor, and told the stable boy to get his horse ready. Alphonse had been a gift from Queen Justina. Queen Justina! Queen Gina? Queen Justina. Years ago, and was the finest horse Sir Osis had ever had the pleasure of riding. Although, being only 10 hands, Alphonse was the only a horse in the sense that he was of some sort of equine. So it's a pony! He was gifted a pony! He's a knight who rides a pony. No wonder he wants to stay in bed. I do pick out an awesome horse. Okay, so we've got a lazy bum who rides a pony into battle. Ah, yes, the finest pony ever. You could say it's his little pony. Oh, no. I saw this one was tagged with comedy, but I wasn't expecting this. After a few minutes of breathing in the fragrance of horse and kicking dandelions to make the seeds fly, the stable boy came out leading a white pony, which had a perpetual expression of stink eye. That is my favorite mood. A perpetual expression of stink eye. So Osis thanked him before mounting the pony. "Come along, Alphonse. There is much work to be done," he said with a kick to Alphonse's sides. Alphonse began to lumber into the courtyard with all the speed of a drunken butterfly. The extra speed must have been due to Sir Oasis' unnaturally motivating voice. Oh my god! Let us go! He walks slowly. Eventually, he came out of the gate and into the lower castle, where the village was. Here was a blacksmith, the weaver, the tailor, the church, and any nice thing you would expect from a respectable village, except for a brothel. As his lord did not allow that within his walls, the brothel was set up immediately in front of and to the left of the outermost gate. Remember to leave a tip. This is where General Radahn comes into Elden Ring. Oh no! He calls it a horse to cope. I am slightly dying laughing. This is great. So yeah, you can find the brothel right outside to the left. As he rode through the village, when he was not attempting to cut an imposing figure, he was noticing something strange. He saw no pickpocketing, witnessed no bar fights, and met no old ladies needing help with their cats. Heck, old Jeremiah wasn't even disturbing the peace with senile shouting today. Yet, Sir Osis had gone out today, determined to protect the village, defend the honor of the women, and all those knightly things. And that he would do. He decided to go to one of the merchant stalls and ask if there was trouble of any sort. Merchants had a tendency to learn about these things at a speed rivaled only by old women, after all. Oh my gosh. Chat, this is the story speaking, not me. Sir Osis saw a merchant known as Andrew selling a... Man, my brain almost added Tate there. Sir Osis saw a merchant known as Andrew selling a carpet to the butcher's wife and approached him. I trust you've been having a good morning, Andrew. Wait, oh, it's you, sir, Andrew said, stiffening. Yes, I have decided to come out and see if there was any trouble brewing that I could put a stop to this fine morn. No, sir, but we would do well to keep it that way. Just looking at chat. Plot twist, you became Sauron. Remember, guys, we need to come back and check out the brothel. Sir Osis dismounted his pony and leaned on the stall. Are you certain of this? I am. And could you... Sarah! I'll give you a special price for your, well, she's gone now. Andrew muttered something unintelligible, took a deep breath, and turned to look Sir Osis directly in the eye. I have just recalled that the miller was experiencing some trouble with the rats. Mayhap you could find it within your kind and merciful self to rid him of them? Andrew, rats are an important part of the natural world. To eliminate rats would be to starve the hawks and the snakes. You have to learn to think of the consequences before you say such things. Oh my god, he's vegan! He's a vegan knight! Oh god, Lord. Oh no. Andrew looked as if he was going to say something, but he changed his mind and just nodded. I shall try, sir. Now, I did think of something you may be interested in. There's a merchant caravan passing through the next town, and I hear they also have a daughter of some lord or another with them. Now that they are not going far, but in light of your recent increase in banditry on that road, I doubt they would object if you offered some extra protection. He shrugged. Maybe you could have a vacation afterwards too. You would certainly deserve one after all the hard work you've been putting in. This is great. Hey, Terrence, welcome. Vegan VTuber. No, we're doing a choose your own adventure storytelling. So chat votes on the decisions. I narrate the story. We've got a lazy bum of a knight who rides a tiny pony and has nothing to do. So he's desperately trying to find something to be heroic about. You know, that is a worthy idea. I'm indebted to you for your help today. Don't even think about it. You should probably make haste. They shall not be here long. Sir Osis mounted Alphonse and rode at a speed that would put a pregnant housefly to shame to go find the caravan master. Pregnant housefly? Bye-bye, dude. Oh, you gotta go. Okay. Hope you have a great time. Okay, I gotta go now. Bye, Pancat. Thanks for the quick visit. I'll come by another time. No worries. Everybody wants him to retire. Please help. Sir Osis found the caravan master buying some flour from the miller. He was a short, leather-skinned, there's a K missing there, leather-sinned man, dressed in a simple but well-made clothing, and carried himself as one who spent his life learning of his own inferiority. Wow! Wow, are you saying he's got a height complex? Damn! Are you the master of the caravan that is passing through? He asked, dismounting. Aye, good sir, the name's John, he answered with a polite bow. Osis of the liver. I heard you are in need of protection, and have come to offer my services. I would be most grateful to you, Sir Osis. What measure of payment be ye expecting? I'll accept no payment, good man. It is my sworn duty to protect the innocent from such dangers as they present themselves upon the road, he said with a heroic pose. It helped that the innocent include a noble lady. Talked about brownie points. Well then, can you leave at noon? That gave him around an hour and a half to prepare. That would totally work. I shall see thee before noon, he said, swinging his leg over his pony. Come, Alphonse. The music is perfect. We ride, Alphonse. We ride at noon. Oh, this is amazing. This is incredible. I don't know what the writer smoked, but I want some too. Throwing some shade at a horse's speed. Some creative descriptors. John, the caravan master, watched bewildered as Alphonse plodded along majestically. Majestic! So we head to the caravan. Just as he promised, Sir Osus arrived a few minutes before noon, with his sword sharpened and his bladder emptied. The caravan was on the smaller side, and, aside from the single-covered carriage, lightly guarded. Evidently, the bit about precious cargo was slightly exaggerated, unless the crown jewels were hidden among the saddlebag of one of the mules. Still, the caravan's small size probably made for an even more enticing target for bandits. 10 minutes, everyone, the caravan master cried. One merchant who had decided to try sell some of his stock here began hastily packing his things. Sir Osus decided this would be a good time to introduce himself to the lady who he had heard was Marianne, daughter, Lord of Faithid. He rode over to the carriage and bowed while atop his horse. Alphonse nearly fell over, but quickly recovered. He was a good horse. The Lord's daughter was a plump girl with a very bored expression and made no acknowledgement of Sir Osus, save a slight wave of the hand. Begone. I trust your travels have gone well so far, Lady Faithid. Faithid. It's going to be our waifu. Let's go. So what's the story of this fanfic? Well, so as you get to the bottom, we do a poll and chat gets to vote on what we do for the next choice in the story. So there's a whole bunch of plot lines that we can go through. So the whole reason we're here is because chat decided to go to the town rather than staying in bed. I wanted to stay in bed, but chat wanted to go out and do something. So yeah, we have a very lazy knight desperately trying to make himself look important, even though he's only riding a pony. He chose to take that as an affirmation and continued. I shall be providing you with some extra protection for the remainder of your journey, as these roads can be very treacherous. Sure. And if you need anything at all, got it. Get you and that pony away from me. I'm trying to daydream about Scuzzy in peace. He stared in shock a moment before hesitantly asking, Scuzzy, milady? The Danish scowled. Gosh, old people, he's so ruggedly handsome, yet he smells so good. How could you not have heard of him? Go stab some children or whatever ye uncultured brutes do. Damn! Okay, she's a teenager. She's a teenager, confirmed. Oh, sad, I'm sleepy. I vote to stay in bed as well. I also voted to stay in bed. I'm a full introvert mode this weekend. Nice. Old people. Forgive me, milady. Sir Osus rode away from the carriage, attempting to determine whether that conversation could be called a success or a failure. After much contemplation, he determined it a success. Mad, I love this guy's optimism. After another hour, the caravan master finally got everyone ready to go, and they set off on their way. It was unfortunate that they had not left in the morning, but the days were long in the spring. The smell of cool mud and the sounds of the carts and the birds were a lullaby to Sir Osus, and he had to make up a little story in his head about a robin fighting in a war against a rattlesnake army to entertain himself. What the heck? He should have asked a skald or a bard himself, because the story was so entertaining that he did not notice a man walking out in the middle of the road in front of them, drawing a bow. Oh my god, you had one job, Osus! One job! The group came to a halt, and the guards drew closer to the carriage. Sir Osus readied his hand to draw his sword and looked into the trees. He couldn't see anybody else, but if there were, things could get very bad. Hand over the goods and drop your weapons, and nobody will get hurt, the highwayman said. I'll drop them in hell, said one of the guards, screamed before charging him. His words proved prophecy when he was stopped with an arrow through his neck. With the bandit having to draw and aim again, this was perhaps a good opportunity to take him out. Or was there another option, to wait for another opportunity? Perhaps while he was assisting in handing over the goods? Uh-oh, we got a new choice. Okay, starting the poll now. What do we do? Attack. Protect. There we go. Protect his weight. If VTubing taught me anything, that anything above 18 is old. Ah, that's true. Yeah, people are very harsh to VTubers. I was watching some clips from Marianne from HoloLive, and like her viewers call her old lady because she's in her 30s, and I'm like, damn, that's brutal. Come on, man. No, she's funny. Okay, let's see. I voted to stay in bed. Okay, that's true. I agree. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it changed last minute. For a second, it was going to be a tie. Oh, whoever was the 9th vote just managed to save it. Okay, we wait. We wait. Wow, that was close. Okay. Something was obviously up. Nobody was crazy enough to attack guarded travelers in broad daylight alone like this. Well, some people were, but they don't count. So Osis decided that it would be better to wait and see who or what else appeared. Why don't you do something? One of the merchants nagged. I do not yet know what emboldens this man so, and advise you to remain docile for now. The merchant made some grumblings that he would likely not make it in front of his grandmother, but soon complied. Sure enough, several more bandits, these armed with spears, came out of the forest. They ordered the contents of the carts be shown to them, and after determining a few things they considered it not worth carrying, they ordered the rest consolidated and given to them along with the animals. Sir Osis began to unharness one of the horses, and, like all the guards, had been made to set his weapon down. However, he could see the handle of something in the cart ahead of him. Further inspection revealed it to be a hammer. Not an ideal weapon, but the thought came to his mind that perhaps he could create enough of a distraction that some of the others could get their weapons back. There were around 8 bandits he could see, and it would certainly be easier to take them out now that they were visible. Then again, there was a very decent chance that he would only be run through with a spear the moment he made any sort of threatening gesture. Okay, here we go. Hammer time. Do it. Or that plan is stupid. Here we go. Oh, this is great. Protect. I'm pretty sure at this point the 30s thing is an affectionate ribbing. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, I'm 102 years old now. And I mean, you guys don't bully me about that too much. Oh, that's true. Okay, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Vote. Oh, man, you guys. Oh, wow. Okay, I guess we're doing it. I guess we're doing it. Votes are in. 80% do it. Just do it. This was ranked amongst the dumbest ideas he had ever had, and considering what his youth had been like, that was saying a lot. There was no reasonable decision but to go through with it. So Osis grabbed the hammer and lunged to a bandit who had his back turned to him. He slammed the hammer against the bandit's neck, and he dropped to the ground. If you wanted a high payoff, sometimes you had to take risks. Seeing his efforts, one of the guards jumped on a bandit, and another ran to the weapons pile. The latter was shot before he was within 15 feet of it, but it was admirable teamwork nonetheless. If any of the others had taken his cue, Sir Osis did not know, as he had started to go after one of the archers. He knew attacking one of the spearmen would have crossed the line from risky to suicidal, but there was a little an archer could do to him if he could not draw his bow. Stunned, the archer attempted to draw a dagger, but when Sir Osis hit his arm with the hammer, the archer dropped it. Unable to do little else against the madman, the archer grabbed Sir Osis's neck and gripped it with all his strength. Sir Osis continued to hit him repeatedly with the hammer, until finally the chokehold around his neck loosened. Then Sir Osis felt something penetrate his body, and he had just enough time to look down to see a spear through his abdomen before he fell over. It felt to him as if he had laid on a damp road for eons until sweet death came for him. No! We got killed! You killed us, chat! Okay. let me do this. We'll go back one and we'll go with that plan is stupid. Worth it. Wait a minute.
Shinderu.
Shinderu.
Baka.
Baka. All right. Let's try and pretend that we didn't just do that. This plan is stupid. Okay. That was ranked amongst the dumbest ideas he had ever had, and that's what, considering what his youth had been like. And that was saying a lot. There was no way he was going through with it. He remained compliant and followed all directions. Then one of the bandits ordered everyone to stand in a group. So Osus tried to ignore the spear in his face and the angry mutterings from one of the merchants behind him, for his attention was drawn to the bandit who had seemed to be giving most of the orders. He was speaking with another bandit armed with a sword, and they seemed to be having a debate over something. So Osus strained to hear what they were saying. "What's the damn point, you yelly-bellied?" There was that merchant went cursing the tag-along night again. While Sir Osus thought he understood his sentiments against the bandit leaders completely, he was trying to eavesdrop, damn it. He never did get to hear what they were saying, but the one who gave the orders soon turned away from the other and addressed the group. "Everyone line up, quickly and quietly now." The caravan stood still for a moment before John stepped forward. Then the others followed suit in lining up. The bandits tied their hands and feet before unharnessing the last of the livestock and disappearing into the forest. It took a while, but with some advanced circus flexibility techniques, Sir Osus was able to free himself before helping the others. About an hour after they had been left with nothing, the caravan was free to decide what would happen next. John spoke up first. The best course of action, I figure, would be to go back to that last castle. If we be quick enough, we can get there before dark. "It took months to get that cargo to here," one of the merchants protested. "I cannot simply give up after all I've gone through to get it." A couple of the other merchants expressed verbal agreement. John sat on the ground and avoided eye contact with the others. Whether he was considering the other merchants' words or simply needed a moment before he felt up for debate was unknown to Sir Osus. Going after the bandits was just plain stupid, and Sir Osus knew it. There were only a handful of people arguing for that, and they would see reason once they calmed down. If we make our way back to the castle, then it may be that we find someone with the skills in the art of tracking who could find the base men who stole your work from you, he said, standing in a commanding pose. "That's all well and good, sir, but from what I understand, Lord save us, you would be the best candidate to help, unless there is some master hunter you could be telling us about." Right. Yes, that was an excellent point he made. This plan was still stupid, but that was an excellent point. "I understand your concern, but as for that," Sir Osus shifted to regain his authoritarian pose, "while it is certainly true that apart from our lord, hunting and tracking are not commonly known arts in our village, I cannot do a thing without the Silver Arrow of Fortune." The Silver Arrow of Fortune was an artifact Sir Osus had conjured up while remembering the brooch his lord's wife commonly wore, but they didn't need to know that. The merchant cocked his head. "And this Arrow of Fortune you need. Why?" "It brings fortune, naturally. I'm not going back just for some superstition. It was blessed by the Pope. I have some medals blessed by the Pope, which they didn't take. It used to stab the side of Christ." "Wasn't that a spear, though?" "Well, you see, the translation..." Someone cleared his throat. And Sir Osus turned to see that John had been watching this exchange. "Thank you for ye help, sir, but I'll be taking it from here." He spoke up to address the group at large. "Now I understand that you are angry at the loss of what you spent so much of your life in attaining of. Yes, but all of that will be worthless if you are dead." Most of the members of the caravan nodded in agreement, knowing that this was the only reasonable decision. "There won't be any questioning of this. Now, we're going back." The trip back is very uneventful. Nobody witnessed the incident of Sir Osus thinking a rustling noise was another bandit and chasing after a squirrel for 10 minutes. It did not happen and was therefore not an event. Trust me, chat, it didn't happen. He didn't chase a squirrel for 10 minutes. By the time they got back to the castle, it was dark, and Sir Osus went to his room as soon as possible. "You received a message while you were out, sir," a servant told him as he removed his boots. "Remove it from me." "Good night," Sir Osus responded as he threw his boots across the room and pulled his legs into bed. "That was a concern for the morning. No, not the morning. That was a concern for a time of day when his brains were in place." So that was it. That was the story. See, it's fun. There's like fun little silly stories like this. Just a sec. So, you got us killed, chat. You got us killed. Whoops, wrong one. This one. There we go. He goes back to bed anyway. Right? Right? He went down like a champ. This was stupid, but you have a good point. Oh, man. It's fun. It's fun. Okay, let's see here. So, there's a story here called Eternal, and its play length is rated 8 out of 8. It felt like I just finished reading an entire book series. I don't think we should start this one tonight. But it's really cool because apparently, listen to this. Okay, here's a description for it. This story can be very long, assuming you're not dying. Years pass and your surroundings will most likely change. You may very well live a lifetime in the story. As with any of my writings, the story comes before the game. However, there isn't a complex inventory and all that. You can technically win by getting one of the epilogues. There are 13 epilogues. There are also several points in the story where there are links that lead to more background information on various people, places, things, and events. While not completely necessary to understand the story, they do give you more insight into this. So there are some more serious, long-winded ones. Play length 8 out of 8. It is rated number 1 on the website. It says, story difficulty, mosey through the minefield. So you could die a lot in this story. Play length, even light has to break at the rest stop. So yeah, it is a very long story. And maturity level, anything goes. 7 out of 8. Might not be inappropriate for those under age 18. Sheesh! It is tagged dystopian fantasy grimdark series, serious villain protagonist, and war. It sounds cool though, huh? It sounds really, really cool. Like if you guys want, we could start that one next week. Let me see here if there's a... Maybe we could do a more modern one. Let's see if we can find a modern one. Let's do a horror. Let's do a horror. Where is a high-ranked horror? Oop, I saw one, but it's long. Oh, Dead Man Walking. It's a zombie. That's the zombie one with 2,100 pages. Let's see here. I'm looking for one that's short in length but high in score, which is pretty tricky actually. Rank by length, and then I'll look for a high score. Really? All of these? Oh. Okay, this one looks pretty good. Wait, no, sorry, this one. Okay, let's have a look at this one. It is called March in the Swamp. Difficulty 4 out of 8, so we could die quite a few times on this. It is a short one. So short your mama thought it was a recipe. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, it is called The White One. Let me just bring back chat. Oh yeah, let's do a horror one. Yeah, why not? Why not? Okay, so short your mum thought it was a recipe. Okay, here we go. Display capture. Note, sorry if you don't enjoy this game. This is my second game and first time using an advanced editor. Enjoy. The first page. Part 1. We are in some kind of cell by the looks of it. You wake up in a dark room. Oh wait, let's just a sec. Let me put on some horror. Just a sec. Where is it? Get rid of those. MP3. Pop those in there. Okay, here we go. We got some horror playing now. Okay. No, Mega, it's okay. Remove. There we go. Okay. I have to clean up those kinds of comments because YouTube will actually flag the channel for those kinds of things. It's kind of stupid, I know. Okay. You wake up in a dark room. You're lying on the cold concrete floor, and the outside light is shining on your face. You let out a loud groan and stand up. You take in your surroundings. What the frick? You realize you're standing in the middle of a dark prison cell. You pace around the room, rubbing your head in anger. You start to panic. How the hell did I get in here? You walk over to the bars and start shouting for someone. No one answers. You kick your bed and curse under your breath. You can't seem to recall any information of your past. You don't seem to remember anything. You can't even remember your name. You sit down on your bed and decide it is time to do something. Oh, first choice is Hector. Hi, Hector. Welcome, welcome. We're doing a choose your own adventure. So I'm using this website that's full of like choose your own adventure stories. And then you guys vote on it and I narrate. So we're going to start a poll. What do we examine? We've got the toilet, the bed, and the door. So you guys can vote on these. You got 10 seconds to vote. But welcome, welcome, Hector. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, I'm doing an experiment for community night. I want to see if maybe these choose your own adventure stories could be fun. I'm enjoying it thoroughly. It's just I gotta hydrate more than usual for obvious reasons. You missed it. We just had a really funny story with a useless knight on a pony. We made the mistake of not going back to bed, so I'm voting bed. That's great. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, end. Let's see here. 55% of you vote for the bed. Okay, we examined the bed. Okay, examining the bed. You walk over to the bed and examine the outside. Nothing but dirty sheets. I'm just gonna check under the bed because why would we go back? Let's just check under the bed because that's an obvious choice. You look under the bed and see something long. It looks like a crowbar. That could be of use. Crowbar now added to our inventory. Okay. Can I use the crowbar? Nope, you cannot use the crowbar here. Okay, so we go back. Okay. You walk over to the bed and examine the outside. Nothing but dirty sheets. Can I use the crowbar on the bed? No, I cannot. Okay, so we check under the bed. You look under the bed. Okay, we've already got the crowbar. Okay, so we go back now. Okay, so now, guys, do we examine the toilet or the door? Now that we've got a crowbar, our options might be more interesting. Start a poll. Which one? Toilet? Door. The music's getting a little spooky. Gordon Freeman, baby. Nice. Okay. Just remember, if we break the toilet, then that is our only functioning toilet, and we have to live with the consequences of that. Well, now I know what you're gonna choose. You're gonna break the toilet because I have to live with the consequences. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. And the toilet wins. Of course it does. We examine the toilet. You walk over to the toilet and check around the outside. You see nothing of interest. Check behind the toilet, inside the toilet, or the crowbar. I'm going to let you guys decide. Vote on the poll. What do behind, inside, or crowbar? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, you're gonna make me stick my hand inside a toilet? Really? Really? Is this what I have been reduced to as a content creator? Sticking my hand inside a toilet for content? Don't clip that. Oh my god. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, crowbar was a close second. Okay. Remember, this is the same hand I wave at you guys at, so every time I wave, I'm flinging bits of toilet at you. We check inside the toilet. You bend down and plunge your arm deep. The whole arm? Well, you know, I don't half-ass things, so I'm committed, I guess. You bend down and plunge your arm deep inside the toilet. You feel something plastic, but you can't seem to pick it up. It's too slippery. Can I use the crowbar? You... Oh no! You plunge the crowbar deep into the water of the toilet until you feel the plastic material. You pull on the crowbar and the object comes into view. It looks like a picture. Oh, that's creepy. It's like a kid's face and then like happy couples behind him. Okay, strange picture added to our inventory. Go back. Okay. Shall we check behind the toilet? You look behind the toilet and see a flashlight. This could some in use. This could be of some use, I think was what he was trying to say. Okay, we take the flashlight. Okay. So I'm going to test the crowbar on the toilet because that's what you guys wanted me to use. You cannot use the crowbar on the toilet. Damn it. Okay. So we got a crowbar, a flashlight, and a strange picture. What if I use the flashlight on the toilet? You cannot do that here. Okay, we go back. The door's open? What? The door opened while we were digging around the toilet? Yeah, man. I'm scared. Okay. The door opened. Okay. So while we were digging around the toilet, somebody opened the door. You suddenly hear a laugh echoing from down the prison hallway. You quickly turn around and see that the prison door is open. What the hell? I didn't hear that open. You walk through the door. You suddenly get a huge headache and your ears start ringing. You suddenly hear the laughter again and you scream. The pain is overwhelming. You feel like your head is being beaten by a hammer. You scream louder until your voice box feels as if it's going to pound out of your throat. You suddenly pass out. We're gonna die in this story. Uh-oh. No, load image, please. No. Open image in new tab. Nope, it didn't. Okay, the hosting website that has this image is gone. Okay. You wake up and look around. Your headaches have eased and the ringing has stopped. Who was laughing? You stand up and look around. Everything is a blur, and you still can't seem to remember your past. It takes you a moment to realize you aren't in the prison anymore. This place looks like a hospital. I might as well have a look around. There's a door to your right, a door up ahead, and a hallway to your left. Oh, I'm so glad we have the flashlight. Okay, new poll. Okay, let's start poll. Question mark. We go door to the right, door ahead, or the hallway. Hallway to the left. Oh boy. Oh, this is great. This is just great. Must have been customer service, but when they saw you digging through the toilet, they respectfully left the room. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that, Hector. They're gonna be like, hey, I brought your lunch. I'm just gonna leave that here. I don't get paid enough to deal with this. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Okay. Remember, if it's a tie, I get to pick between the two things that tied. Okay, so the winner is door to the right. Nobody wanted to go ahead. Okay. We take the door to the right. You open the door to your right and walk inside. It's pitch black. You can't see anything. You search for a light switch, but fail to find one. Chat, shall I use the flashlight? I'm not going to do a poll for this one. I'm just going to ask you guys. The first person to reply is which is what I'll go for. Use it. Okay. You click your flashlight and the room is suddenly filled with light. Wow, this little flashlight filled the whole room. You're in a surgery room. You know because there is a bed with a lot of blood and a table with hospital equipment next to it. Examine the equipment or examine the bed. Sure, do it. Okay, so we just went into a dark room full of blood and surgery equipment. And I have a headache. Okay, so what are we going to do? Equipment or bed? There we go. Poll is up. I wonder if I'm going to break a record for the most amount of times polls have been used in a single stream. Also, I wonder what kind of impact this has on the YouTube algorithm getting such a high response. I wonder if the YouTube algorithm goes, oh my god, look at this engagement. I would end up accidentally starting a new meta on YouTube. This would be amazing. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you guys have voted for us to examine the equipment. Okay. And then we crowbar it. You scan through the equipment, and the only useful thing you find is a scalpel. Okay, we'll take the scalpel. Uh-oh. Is there a maximum to my inventory? Can I use the crowbar on the equipment? I want to find out. No, I cannot. Can I use the scalpel on the equipment? No, I can't. Wait, what's this option to hide? I can drop items and I can hide items? Uh-oh. Okay. That's going to be important, I think. I think it's going to be important for us to... They wouldn't add a hide mechanic unless we actually needed to use it. Okay, let's examine the bed. You examine the bed all over and notice the blood spells out a word. Below. What does that mean? Like below the bed? I'm gonna check the strange picture. No, cannot be used. Oh yeah, this is the strange picture, by the way. There, you guys can see it up close. Also, the music got really creepy. Can I use the flashlight? No. Oh. What if I use the scalpel? Oh! You start from the top of the bed and start to cut all the way down. When you're done, you open the bed and reach your hand inside. You feel something and pull it out. It's a newspaper article. The hide mechanics scare me. Hey, yo, where are we hiding them? Yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna hide the scalpel. It's a newspaper article. Local boy disappears. Whoa, what's happening? Oh my goodness. What? Hey, YouTube. Wait, let it read out. Just a second.
YouTube algorithm tipped $2 in feathers. Hello, we have noticed an above average engagement on the stream. You have been suspected for botting and have been added to our watch list.
No! I have to stop getting added to watch lists. I just can't handle it anymore. And I'm talking about YouTube watch lists. You know, you guys always want to watch my playlists, right? Right? Thank you so much, YouTube algorithm. I hope to forever have your blessing. Okay. A missing 8-year-old boy, Jake Greenwood of Wichita, Kansas, has his neighborhood in an uproar. The boy went missing from his backyard approximately 5:20 p.m. on Sunday, the 19th of May. His mother reported seeing him playing near the trees of his backyard prior to his disappearance and noticed nothing suspicious. School officials state that in the weeks leading up to his disappearance that he had been irritable at school and at home, often complaining of a tall, very thin man in all black. Police declined to comment at this time. Uh-oh, it's Slender Man. Hey, Frey, welcome. Sup, Frey? So, Frey, look at what I'm doing. We're doing, I found this website called chooseyourstory.com, and it's choose your own adventures. So I'm gonna use the, I can't use the newspaper here. So I'm letting chat vote on the decisions on what we're doing. So right now we're doing a horror story, but we did a comedy story earlier. Okay, we got a crowbar, picture, flashlight, scalpel, and newspaper article. Yeah, right? And I use the polls to let them decide what we do. So, we got the newspaper article. So I think we've got everything in the surgery room. So let's go out of here. Okay, we leave the door to our right. Okay, so we're now in part 2. We have 2 choices left, guys. So I'm going to start a poll. Which way? We have the door ahead, and we have hallway to your left. So yeah, Frey, I decided to try this as an experiment, and if chat really enjoys this, then I'm gonna improve it. You know, like right now I'm just using my browser. I'm capturing my browser, but yeah, I'm gonna level it up so that we can improve it for future streams. Okay, so I give everybody about 10 seconds. Next time I'll have a timer counting down on the screen so you guys know when I'm gonna end the voting. So, yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, Frey, you missed it. Frey, earlier, one of the stories with the knight said, into the fray. And I went, not our fray, the fray. Sorry, man. I did you dirty with that one. Jono, did you read what I said? Welcome, Frey. I am still limping. Hey, come on, don't say that. Mega, I remember the picture. It's the Slender Man picture. Oh, it's definitely Slender Man. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay. Got to end the poll now. So we voted. End poll. All right, let's see. I've got a whole bunch of free music, by the way, Frey. I bought this from Humble Bundle a few years ago, so I'm using the horror albums at the moment. Okay. You guys very closely voted for hallway to the left. Okay. You walk into the left hallway and almost throw up. The smell here is revolting. It smells like rotten flesh. You walk deeper into the hallway and start hearing voices. It sounds like someone's crying. As you go deeper into the hallway, the groans get louder. Stop it, Frey! You finally find the source of the noise. Shh. A little girl, around 7 or 8 years old, is hanging from the ceiling. There are purple bruises on the patches of skin hanging around the rope on her neck, and her legs have a bone showing. You almost turn and run. She starts to sob. You see something poking inside her stomach. It doesn't look natural. Help me, please, she says between sobs. You are surprised she hasn't died yet. How long has she been hanging there? Oh wow, the music's perfect. It breaks your heart to know that someone could do this to such an innocent child. Yeah! Yeah! I know exactly what kind of noise you make, Frey. Yeah! Okay. What can I do? Can I flashlight at her? No. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to! Okay, the music is a little too perfect. I don't like that. Okay. Put her out of her misery with the scalpel. Okay, scalpel. You dig the scalpel in between her breasts and slide down towards her belly. You close your eyes and grit your teeth. Tears are sliding down your cheeks again. When you are done, you watch as her insides fall out. You turn around and throw up. When you're done, you turn around and notice an object between her mess. It's a gun? Oh, God. Okay, Colt, we have acquired gun. Oh, nope. Oh, God. Yeah, thanks, Lael. Well, Lael, you got us a gun. Oh, it was so worth it. Yeah. Use item. Am I gonna shoot myself? Nope. Okay. We go back. And we go back. Okay, so we're back in the hallway. So there's only one door left. So we got to go through up ahead. We have equipped a gun. So we've got what we needed. The door up ahead. You walk down the hallway and push the door. It doesn't budge. Chat, do I use the crowbar or the gun? This is going to be a quick one. Only 5 seconds, okay? So you got to get your votes in quick. Which Jono patented door opening mechanism? Crowbar or gun? Save the ammo. In hindsight, maybe we should ask her first about the picture. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point, Lael. Whoops, we rushed. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. The results is 87% crowbar. We're getting through this door one way or another. You can't? Gun? You got this from inside that poor girl. We can't use the gun? Scalpel? Can't use the scalpel? Newspaper? No. Strange picture. No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did we hard lock ourselves? Okay, let's go back to the left and see if there's anything. You walk down the hallway again to see the dead girl hanging from the ceiling. Blood has started to drip down the side of her head. Why do I feel like I know you? What? Yeah, we already got the gun. And if we use the flashlight? Cannot use here. Crowbar her? No. Gun? No. Okay, I guess we... Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay, we'll go back into the... the hallway. We'll use the flashlight. You click your flashlight and the room is filled with light. Wow, this filled the whole room. Yeah, we're already here, though. Check the equipment again. You scan through the equipment and the only useful thing you find is a scalpel. No. Uh-oh. We got soft locked? Maybe. Let's go back to the girl. Go back to the door on our left and show the strange picture. No, we can't. Oh, wow. Did we hard lock ourselves? Okay, go back. Use item? No. Uh-oh. I mean, the author did say that this was like their second attempt at using the story. Maybe we did hard lock ourselves. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna click restart and I'm gonna just race through the choices to get all the things that we need. So we check behind the toilet, go back, we go to the bed, and we check under the bed to get the crowbar, go back, toilet, check behind the toilet, take the flashlight, go back, check inside the toilet, use the crowbar, get the strange picture, go back. The door is open. Okay, next we go into the hallway, we go to the door on our right, we use the flashlight, we check the equipment, we get the scalpel, we go back, we go to the bed, we use the scalpel, we get the newspaper article, we go back. Yeah, we probably killed her too quickly. We woke up and chose violence. Okay, so we go back, and now we go to the hallway to the left. Please, help me, please, she says in between sobs. Okay, here we go. We may need to use the scalpel on her. Yeah, we did, and that's how we got the gun. Ellie Ice Goddess, welcome, Ellie, how you doing? So, this is a choose your own adventure that we're doing. It's a horror story. So, let's show her the strange picture. We can't. And the newspaper article, we can't. Flashlight, we can't. And crowbar. Oh no! You smash the crowbar against her ribcage and she screams in pain. She looks at you in horror. I'm sorry, this is the only way I can help you. You swing the crowbar and it smashes against her temple. Her head falls against her chest. You were so caught up in the moment you didn't notice the tears sliding down your cheeks. I feel like I've seen this girl before. A key falls out of her mouth. Well, we got the key. I guess we'll use the scalpel and get the gun. You go back to where you woke up. Let's go back to her. You see the dead girl hanging. Use the scalpel. And then we get the gun. Okay, yeah, we soft blocked ourselves by using the scalpel first. Okay. I have a cold. How are you? I'm good. I also have a little bit of a sniffle, so I think I picked up a minor cold. But yeah, basically you were supposed to beat her with a crowbar first. Yeah, sorry, Ellie. This is the horror story because we did a funny comedy story earlier, so I thought I would do a horror story for a change. Okay, door up ahead. Let us use the key. You push the key into the hole and twist. You push open the door and walk through. The door shuts behind you. In front of you is a man. He is wearing a suit and his arms are abnormally long. You look into his face, and to your horror, he has no facial features. What the f? He has no... He's hot, no face! He's hot... No... Hess hot, no face. Look at that. Hess hot, no face. He has no eyes, but you feel him staring at you. All of a sudden, your vision gets blurry and you fall to the ground. You experience the pain you had before, but this time, the laughter is louder. You pass out again. Slenderman, my boy! Oh, are we in a coffin? You wake up. Everything is pitch black. You can't move. You feel an object in your hand. It feels like a lighter. You light it up and look around. This is like a freaking casket. You start to push the top, screaming for help, but no one hears you. I'm buried alive. You're hit by a sudden panic. How much oxygen is in here? You start to search the casket, but find nothing useful. You realize the left side feels really weak. You slap it and it sounds as if there is more space on the other side. Oh, we can choose to run out of oxygen? Nah. Yeah. There's more space on the other side. Okay, crowbar. We can't? Scalpel? No? Gun? You suddenly remember the Colt 45 and pull it out. You aim it towards the left wall and cover your ears. You pull the trigger at least 6 times before you hear a loud crack. There is now a small hole in the left wall, big enough for you to crawl through. Crawl through the hole. Wait, can we flashlight the hole first? No. Okay, crawl through the hole. You struggle to shift around the small coffin and push yourself through the hole. You start to crawl and use your flashlight as a source of light. You keep crawling until you're out of the tunnel and inside a small dark room. There is a ladder above you. Man, did I use all my ammo? Okay, we climb. You climb it all the way to the top and push whatever is covering the top off. You climb up and realize you're in a small cabin. You walk towards the window and look outside. It's midnight and the outside is surrounded by trees. You know civilization is a long way from here. You look around the room you're in. There is a small table in the middle, a desk on the other side of the room, and a wardrobe in the corner. Okay, poll. We got small table, desk, and what to do? Okay, chat, what you gonna go for? What you gonna pick? Maybe we need to shoot Slender Man. Yeah, I probably should have shot him. That would have been interesting. I don't think it would have worked though. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the winner is small table. Okay. You walk over to the small table and look on it. There are 2 square slots in it. You don't know what they do. 2 slots, the strange picture and the news article. I'm going to use them. You place the strange picture in the first slot. And you place the picture in the second slot and the table opens. A piece of paper sits in the middle. The password! Okay. We got the password. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pass, let me in. Wow. Wow. Amazing. Incredible. The password to something. The password to many things. Should have seduced Slender Man. Yeah. I cosplayed as Slender Man once. And it was so annoying because I was trying to scare people by popping out from like behind a telephone pole. And everybody just went, "Oh my gosh, it's Slender Man." Oh, and I'm like, not what I wanted. Okay. Can't use the password, but we've got it now. So we go back to the room. Let's go to the desk. Oh god, it's indestructible. We have the ultimate weapon. You see a small mobile phone. You're filled with happiness, but once you try to get in, it says there is a password. Well then, we shall use the password. You type in the password and it gets accepted. You quickly dial 911. You ask for the police and start screaming into the phone. They ask where you are, but you tell them you don't know. Suddenly, the door bursts open and you spin around. The faceless man stands there looking at you. You suddenly pass out. When you wake up, there are cops on top of you. You are filled with joy. I use gun! Okay, next. You are sitting in a hospital. You suddenly remember everything. Your past, your name, your age. The door to your room opens and the little girl that was hanging in the hallway walks in. Hi, Daddy. Wait, did I kill my own child? She runs and hugs you. The police never found the faceless man. They said you're already passed out when they came. You're just happy you and your daughter are safe. You are talking to your daughter when you suddenly hear a laugh. That laugh, it sounds familiar. Ending! You survived! We got the best ending! Yeah! We did it! We did it! You find the invincible Nokia. It fills you with determination. Exactly. Right? But this website's great. I can't really rate it because I haven't created an account with them yet. But let me just quickly scroll down to normal size. So Frey, look at this. Wait, I'm gonna pop this one in here. Which one? Let's see. Let me go for the highest rated one. Here we go. Dead Man Walking. Look at this. Look at this. When I open it. I want to play this one, but I'm kind of scared because it looks like it's going to be a long... Okay, please load. Come on, game. Why is it? Okay, there we go. Loaded. Okay. It says here. It says here. Oh man, just a second, chat. I'm experiencing technical difficulties. I just made a embarrassing thing. I closed the wrong tab completely. I closed the stream tab, so I can't see chat now. Just a sec. Click this one, full screen. Okay, there we go. Now I'm back. Okay, so can you survive the zombie apocalypse? While challenging, it's not as hard as the movies would have you believe. While they always make things the worst possible decisions for the sake of drama, at least here you'll be offered logical choices amid the foolhardy. And your character cares about survival even more than you do. A serious game with gory detail. What's it? Wandering through the desert. Survival difficulty is ranked 6 out of 8. User rating 7.2 out of 8. Play length 8 out of 8. Even light has a break at the rest stop. And maturity level 6 out of 8. This guy here said that it has 2,100 pages of story. So Ayo, how hard is it to make one? I don't know, but it's called chooseyourstory.com, and I'm very keen to make this, because or play a couple of them and maybe like make my own as well. Hey Jono, I have to go now, but it was a lot of fun. Thanks, bro. Thanks, Mega. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Bye bye. Yeah. But what do you guys think? Do you think maybe next week we should start the... What would you guys like to start? There's the Dead Man Walking, or if we go to the home page, Eternals. Eternals is also rated 7.2 out of 8, and it's long. It looks like you're playing as an immortal character, so your death has consequences on the story. So I will put up a poll on my community tab, on the YouTube community tab, and we'll let that poll run for the week. And then next week we'll decide which one we're going to start. Either Eternals or Dead Man Walking. Zombies or villain protagonist. That does sound fun, but the zombies also sounds cool. Also, if we do the zombies one, I can say, can chat survive the zombie apocalypse? Can you guys? Can you really? I mean, that'll be fun. Yeah. I'm gonna put up a poll on my community tabs things. But this was an experiment, right? And I'm gonna call this a big success. You guys seem to really enjoy this. Like, it was a lot of fun. So I'm definitely going to find a way to improve this, to level it up so that you guys get a better reading experience than just this browser, right? So yeah, I'm now going to spend the next week figuring out how I can level this up. All right, let us go to the chat room, and let's find somebody to raid, shall we? I know today was a very short stream, but I'm very tired. The past few streams have been super long, and I have work tomorrow. So okay, let's find somebody to raid. Can I please get an exclamation mark raid in the chat? All right, see you next time. Yeah, I thought it would be nice to do a shorter stream today, since we've been doing like 6 hours, 5 hours, and then 3 hours of Armored Core yesterday. Okay, who can we raid? Customization, redirect. We got a lot of people online right now. I don't recognize Serena. I think I may know her. Okay, let's raid Serena. Why not? Okay, save. Let's go say hi to her. I don't remember her, so we're gonna find out now. Thanks, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this a lot. Oh, I love Serena. Ah, nice. Okay, copy paste, and we shall head off there. I'll see you guys on Thursday, right? We're gonna be starting Lies of P on Friday, so Armored Core on Thursday, and then Lies of P on Friday. Okay. Bye everyone. Let's go give her a raid.